G-Rob Kinnison here. I know it's kind of dark. Tuesday, August 8th, 2017, approximately, I want to say close to 9 p.m. Maybe it's 8:30, I don't know. Mountain time. That's mountain time. Location, Green River, Utah. Made it across the 105-mile stretch of nothing from Salina, Utah. In this little town, there's nothing but bars and motels, it seems like, and abandoned buildings. Green River, Utah. Been here a few times. I noticed one thing about Green River, Utah. It's a town out in the middle of the desert. I noticed there's no cops. Usually when I walk around a small town, they usually got a sheriff that comes by and patrols, or local PD or something like that, you know. Not here. It's weird. It's like the people here know how to take care of their own, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of creepy too, you know? Well, not really creepy. The way I see it, if the citizens can take care of their own without the law getting involved, I'm all for that. You know, it saves tax dollars. You know, sort of like the town, one town in Missouri. I can't think of the name of the town. Oh, shit, what is it? Kilmore? No, Skidmore. Skidmore, Missouri. Look up Skidmore, Missouri in a Google search. You'll see what I'm talking about. Basically, Skidmore is a town that takes care of their own. They had a town bully about 30 years ago, somewhere in the 80s, I think, 85 or 4 or something like that. And this guy was bullying everybody in town, and they finally had enough of him, and they, this bully, he went inside the bar, had a few beers, went out to his brand new pickup truck, and somebody shot him dead with a shotgun. So, to this day, they never caught the killer. That's how a town is supposed to operate. They're supposed to take care of their own. Nobody got prosecuted. They took care of their own, and the FBI got involved. What are they going to do? It wasn't even a federal offense. Well, murder is illegal, but I'm saying there's no reason for the feds to get involved. Anyway, well, that's the kind of town I feel like I'm in. Now, I did see a Utah State Highway Patrol post, but there was no cops in the driveway, or in the parking lot, I mean. So Green River, Utah looks like a town that can handle their own without law, without law enforcement. Well, they are their own law enforcement. The citizens of Green River, Utah are their own law enforcement. Seems like, you know. That's a good idea. I should invent a social media platform without rules or regulations. It's a good idea. See, most you see are social media platforms that got rules, regulations, terms of service, and they got people that kick you off and suspend you. But I got a good idea. Create our own social media platform where we run it ourselves. There is no laws, there is no rules, it's all anarchy. There is no block, well, I mean, you could block people, but there is no suspensions, there is no account terminations. What the fuck's going on up here? What? Somebody got out of their SUV up front and started yelling at me. Something's going on up here. What the hell is going on? Hold on a second. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, this lady got out of her SUV and she started yelling at me about something. I don't know. What the fuck's this lady's problem? I was just doing a random vlog. Okay, I'm about to pass her SUV right now. She gets out of her SUV and she starts yelling at me. I think she's drunk. Okay, she just made a U-turn in the road. She keeps staring at me. Looks like she was chasing after a dog. I think her dog got loose and she started chasing after a dog. And she got out of the SUV and said something drunkenly, I don't know. There's some weirdos in this town. But like I said, we should start our own social media platform. No terms of service. We run it ourselves. Anybody's invited. All anarchy. And how do we deal with trolls or whatever? No, we just fucking annihilate them. And expose them and for the trolls they are, and to the point that they either blow the fucking brains out or to the point where they just stay off social media, you know. That's a good way to run a social media platform. But now we got all these other social media platforms. We got all these rules, regulations, terms of service, and blocks and suspensions and all that bullshit. And that's what's killing Twitter, and that's what's killing YouTube, and that's what's killing Facebook. What do you think? Good idea? I think so. I think so. I just want to point that out. Anyway. Green River, Utah.